Hey everyone out in quarantine land. Are you planning to take your AP exams at home soon and want to know all about the changes that the College Board has made to the test? In this video, I'm going to go through some of the things that you guys should know about the online AP exams and resources that I want to make you aware of, and just sort of give you a little bit of the lay of the land of what we know so far in terms of what the College Board has up its sleeve. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Brooke. I've been teaching SAT and ACT prep as well as AP and other tutoring subjects for over a decade and a half. I also do independent college consulting, essay consulting, all that kind of good stuff, and have created 2 online courses for the ACT and the SAT. You can find those at SupertutorTV.com if you're curious or bored sitting at home wondering what to do with all your time and would really like to get an awesome SAT or ACT score when all of this COVID-19 stuff wears off. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I know a lot of this like COVID-19 kind of related stuff that's coming out. If I see any pertinent articles or interesting information, I'm posting those there. So definitely connect with us on social media and with our mailing list, SupertutorTV.com/subscribe, and we'll keep you in the know of what we know. Cool. So here's what you need to know about online AP exams. First, they're going to be online and you do them from home, but don't fret. I know a lot of you might not have dedicated access to a computer or even internet access. But according to the College Board, students will be able to take these streamlined exams on any device they have access to. That means a computer, a tablet, or a smartphone. And taking a photo of handwritten work will also be an option. So this is great news for those of you who might have a computer that you think of more as a garbage can that doesn't really work, but your phone works, and that's what you're watching me on right now. For those of you with situations like that, you can still take your AP exam at home. You don't have to freak out. You're going to be able to make it happen. So that's great news. Some other notes, it's going to be a 45-minute exam. So no multiple choice, because multiple choice would be way too easy to cheat on, obviously. So they're canning all the multiple choice, and it's just 45-minute length essay. Some teachers have complained that they think that this is unfair, that you're going to capture the breadth and the depth of your knowledge on an AP subject, which you study for an entire year, from a single or a couple of essay topics that you're writing on. And you're going to synthesize all that knowledge into just a 45-minute essay. They're skeptical. So there's the critique. Some other notes on the exam. There is no penalty if you want a refund. So if you are like the queen of multiple choice and this whole essay thing is freaking you out because you are like, I am not the greatest essay writer, I do not want that to be my whole AP score, you can cancel the test and you can get a refund. So that's good news. And then the other thing that I will mention is that they're going to offer 2 different test dates because they know that a lot of you guys have had your school shut down. Some of you are going to want to take it while the material is fresh. Others of you might want to study or learn a little bit more, or you might feel really displaced because of all this COVID-19 stuff. So they're going to offer 2 different test dates, one earlier, the other later. You can take one now or take one later. Fun. Cool. Okay, so some notes, some criticisms and some notes and some ways that the College Board has adapted the test, because I know some of you are like, this isn't fair. Some of you might say this isn't fair because some private schools are still teaching everybody and the public schools all just shut down. And so some of us got cut out of our AP classes and there's no way for us to study in the same way that the students who have this wonderful online school can. Well, a couple of things on that note. First, we're going to focus in these exams on the first 7 months of the course, i.e., to be fair to all students, some who've had or lost more instructional time versus others. The exam will only include topics and skills most AP teachers and students have already covered in class by early March. That's a quote from the College Board. But as we all know, AP teachers do whatever the heck they want, whenever the heck they want. So that might mean for most of you that it's going to cover the material your teacher should have covered. But if you have one of those teachers who likes to do things out of order, you know, it could be a little bit harder for you. So just be aware. That being said, there is some good news, and that's that the College Board is offering some free prep resources. So let's talk about those. The first thing that they're offering is they have a YouTube channel set up, and they have like full on like 40 to 50-minute classes that are online, play on demand classes. You can also watch them live streamed, but you can like watch them on demand whenever you want. So you can go subscribe to their YouTube channel and sign up for whatever class that they have. This is especially useful for those of you whose school has been totally canceled and you don't have online school. They basically have a video on demand online class where you can watch a full, like 45-minute, 50-minute review class for your AP class and get prepared for this AP exam, which is awesome. So that's really nice of the College Board to have created those online courses. They're also going to be releasing digitally available practice materials of the types of questions that will appear on your exam. The College Board has decided now what kind of information is going to be on the exam. So like, for instance, like which type of essay questions are going to be on the AP US History exam, right? It's not everything that used to be on the exam. They're not fully including all the different question types that the exam used to include. So what is on it? There's a whole chart that the College Board has designed where you can go look that up. And not only that, they're also releasing practice materials for you guys so you can download sample questions so you can do a practice essay or two and figure out what it is that you're going to be responsible for doing on this exact exam. And finally, a lot of people are worried about cheating, and the College Board is like, oh no, no one's going to cheat. And what the College Board says, this is a fun quote, "The exam questions are designed and administered in ways that prevent cheating. We use a range of digital security tools and techniques, including plagiarism detection software, to protect the integrity of the exams." So all that tells me is that you can't just write a Google Doc with your friend and turn in the same essay, because they're going to be comparing your essay to everybody else's essay that's submitted to the College Board. But I'm really scratching my head in terms of cheating, really, no one's going to be able to cheat. And so I'm going to dedicate a whole video to that. So our next video will be all about how people are probably going to try to cheat on this exam and why the College Board needs to take action to try to stem that potential for cheating. But I'm going to talk about that in another video because I think it deserves its own, because there's a lot to talk about. Finally, I know AP exams are coordinated through your school. I have heard reports of some of my tutored students who are saying that their school is not into this new format and they're just going to cancel the AP exams for their school. If that's happening to you and you still want to take the AP exam, there may be a way for you still to take it at home. There are numbers you can call, phone numbers you can call at the College Board. So if that's you, if your school is like, oh, we don't want to do this, we're not supporting this anymore, but you still want to take it, there may be a way to still take it. I'm not 100% sure. I can't guarantee it. I know usually you can take the test even if your school doesn't offer it, but you usually have to make that request by October. Obviously, October is long gone, but because of extenuating circumstances, I'm sure the College Board is going to be getting lots of inquiries to this extent. So if you're prepping for the AP test, hopefully this video told you a little bit more about what you need to know so that you can get ready. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you have other thoughts, feel free to post them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And be sure to tune in for our next video in which I'm going to talk about how people are probably going to try to cheat on AP exams and maybe some solutions for how to stem some of that. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.